back to Virtual Story Time.
Yeah, this week we are talking all about the awesome jobs that all the people in our community have. There are so many jobs.
There are, and you could do any of them. So sit back, enjoy, and we will catch you after our puppet show.
Bye. I'm going to read you a story called I Can Be Anything. When I grow up, what shall I be? Of all the many, many jobs, which one would be best for me? Pumpkin grower, dandelion blower. Can you pretend you have a dandelion and blow? I'll make a wish. Paper plane folder or puppy dog holder. I think I'd be good at that job. Puddle stomper, apple chomper, mixing bowl liquor, tin can kicker, barefooted hopper, bubble gum popper. That sounds like a fun job. Snowball smoother. Guess we have to move up north for that one. And baby sis soother. Gift unwrapper, I like that. And jump and clapper. Cheek to cheek grinner, I'm very good at that. Dizzy dance spinner. Cross-legged sitter. Make believe critter. Maybe I could be a deep hole digger or a lemonade swigger. That's a good job. I like lemonade. Honeysuckle smeller. Can you pretend you're smelling delicious honeysuckle? Yum. Or maybe a silly joke teller. Best part saver or goodbye waiver. So many jobs. They're all such fun. I'm going to choose every one. The end.
And I'm going to read you a story called Snakes on the Job. We're going to find out what these snakes do at a day of their work. Let's see. Off to work, the snakes will go. They slide into trucks and roll out slow. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. There's all kinds of trucks that they're in. It looks like cranes, backhoes, bulldozers, dump trucks, delivery trucks, busy snakes. A digger clears the way as a bulldozer shoves the dirt to one side. Snakes have on their little hard hats. Dump trucks are piled high. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. A row of delivery trucks keeps snakes moving at a steady pace. A crane lifts large objects and swings them into place. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. A food truck arrives and the snakes line up for lunch. That looks like a fun truck. Then it's back to work. There's a time crunch. A front loader rumbles in. Holes are dug and flowers fill wheelbarrows. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. It takes 3 snakes to roll a giant wheel into place. Can you count them with me? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Snakes work together to reach their goal. A backhoe is needed to put in posts. The project is coming to a close. Hiss goes the sound of the brakes. It's time to see what the snakes have built. What do you think they've been working on this whole time? Hiss go the happy snakes. They built a playground. Hamsters ask if they can play. What will the snakes say? What do you think they'll say? Yes. The end.
When special visitors come to our school, they tell us about the work they do. Then we tell them about the work we do. Today it's my turn to introduce my visitor.
What if I forget what I'm supposed to say? Sometimes that happens, not just to me, Mrs. Madoff says, but to everyone.
Here he is, right on time. This is my dad, I say. He drives a big bulldozer. He's helping build our new library. Good morning, Mr. Lopez, everyone says. Good morning, boys and girls, my dad says.
Next, we meet Charlie's visitor. His mother is a judge who works in a courtroom and wears a long black robe. If there's too much noise, she pounds her gavel and says, "Order in the court." Then everyone has to be quiet.
When Kate introduces her visitor, she says, "My dad plays bass in an orchestra at night. He practices all day and takes care of my baby brother while our mother goes to work at the bank."
Michiko's mother writes books for us to read. She draws pictures in them too. She is very good at drawing mice.
Mrs. Madoff's visitor is her husband. He's a scientist called a paleontologist. He just got back from South America where he was digging for dinosaur bones. The bones tell us about dinosaurs that lived long ago.
Sarah's visitor is our crossing guard. She brings Sarah to school every day because she is also Sarah's grandmother. That's why Sarah is the first one at school and the last one to go home in the afternoon.
Evelyn's mother is a nurse in the hospital. She takes care of all the newborn babies in our town. She tells us those babies are very, very cute, but they sure do cry a lot when they're hungry.
Jessica's mother takes care of animals. She's a veterinarian, the kind of doctor who makes sick animals better.
Sam's visitor drives the sanitation truck that carries our garbage to the big town dump. Kate and Evelyn and I wave to him, just as we always do when he comes down our street. "Hey kids, remember to recycle," Sam's father says.
Evan's father wears a leather apron that holds the tools he uses all the time. He shows us how to hammer a nail.
When it's time for Nicholas to introduce his visitor, he says, "I bet you all bought groceries at the Friendly Farm Market. Guess what? My father is the manager of the store."
Today, it's Mr. Cisco's turn to introduce his special visitor. He says, "Good morning, everyone. I'd like you to meet Professor Alcorn. He's my teacher at college." Hey, I never knew grown-ups had teachers too.
Grown-ups sure do have interesting work to do, and so do we. I wonder what I'll be when I grow up.
The end.
Hello and welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed those stories and maybe you have an idea of what you'd like to be when you grow up.
That's right. So we do have a really fun craft for you to go along with story time this week. You can pick up the supplies here in the library or call us from the driveway and we'll bring them out to your car for you. And the video for that will go up tomorrow morning, and so you can watch Miss Cammie show you how to make that. So we hope that you have an excellent week and we will see you here next time. Bye.